fresh seafood. Over 900 orders have already been placed for our big deal. And this is the Egg Harbor, which is the seafood division of the #1 selling food brand here at QVC, the Ristellis. This is their 12 count of the 4-ounce premium jumbo lump crab cakes. Now, it can be tricky to shop for crab cakes, and I get it. But that's why we wanted to put these front and center, because they're a great big deal price, but they're also 78% crab. I had a friend that went out for a seafood dinner the other night. They ordered a crab cake and got the bill, and it was $35. I mean, the price of crab is just through the roof. We get it. The beautiful thing about this is jumbo lump and blue crab meat and very specific seasonings. These are beautifully done. We have the ship week of now, and we also have the ship week of March 18th to get to you in time for your Easter celebration. These are handmade in small batches, and they cook from frozen. Now, let me put it this way. The big deal price, they are $34 less than the QVC price at the big deal price. So that's great to note. The other thing to note is traditionally they would be $16 a piece. Today we have them for $13 a piece. So that's a nice reduction too. This is available on auto delivery. When you see a big deal or a one-time only or a today only price and you see auto delivery, nab it. Because auto delivery is every 60 days for 1 year. You can cancel anytime, you can skip a shipment at any time, and we have 5 easy payments as an option for you of $32. Brittany Ristelli is the Director of Culinary with Egg Harbor, and she's joining us live via Skype. Brittany, it's good to see you. How are you?
Hi, Mare. I'm great. How are you?
Doing so well. And girl, I'll talk to you about crab cakes any day.
Let's do it, because these really are special. Like you said, these are 78% crab meat. And I love being able to tell people that, because we know that all crab cakes are not created equal. Some are completely filled with breadcrumbs, others have tons of peppers. These are 78% jumbo lump crab meat. So you go through and you'll see all the crab meat throughout your cake.
Wow.
Then they're additionally topped with those jumbo lumps just to make them extra pretty, but these are a 4-ounce portion. And like you said, they are made in small batches. So what we do is we take the kind of ingredients that bind them together, which is a little bit of eggs, a little bit of mayonnaise, tiny bit of Dijon mustard, and a little bit of the breadcrumbs. And then we take those jumbo lumps and we fold them in last. These are really delicate. I just want to show you. All I did was just kind of press them lightly between my fingers. You can see it already broke. So we actually fold these in last to eliminate as much breakage as we can for you. And then at the very end, we go ahead and we take those jumbo lumps and we place them on top as well, just to make sure that you're getting something that's completely intact. But the flavor here is going to be a really sweet blue crab taste, which again, if you know the difference between all the crabs out there, blue is certainly one of the sweeter options.
So
and then
good.
Again, being able to tell everyone that these really are kind of creamy and filled with that lump crab meat throughout your cake.
Well, and it matters where they're from too. And I mean, take us out on the boat with you and let's talk about the freshness.
Absolutely. I mean, crabbing was one of the highlights that I got to do last year. This particular crabbing excursion that you see here is along the Jersey Shore, but we are catching these from Maryland up to Jersey in those beautiful North Atlantic Ocean waters, getting the blue crabs and then making them in small batches. These are the crab cakes that we serve to a lot of our restaurants. As you can see here, here's one of them. And they are served on the menus, and they're able to note that they are jumbo lump crab cakes, just because that is one of the more sought after crab cake options.
Brittany, I'm betting that they're not $13 a piece in that restaurant video that we're seeing right now. I don't mean to call anybody out, but that's a pretty spectacular big deal price.
We were just talking about that with the team here and what it costs to go out to eat right now, and how it just seems like it's just been sky high. So staying home and having the exact same thing that you're going to see in one of those higher end restaurants and being able to do it yourself is really a great option. These crab cakes come individually packaged and blast frozen just like this. So you can cook these in your oven or your air fryer or even your broiler from frozen. Here I have my saute pan going with a couple that were defrosted first. So if you want to do the saute pan method, defrost them first.
Okay.
And then about 5 minutes on each side, you'll get that really great golden crust with these, which again, I kind of love when it comes to a crab cake. Let me get that out of the way for you because you can see how pretty these are. So you can do the surf and turf. You can do a surf and surf. You could do a really great sandwich. You know, you're getting 12 of them. So if this is something that you want to use for a special occasion for 2, and you're like, I don't know what to do with the other 10 of them, they are really very versatile because they are completely filled with the crab meat. One of my favorite things to do with them, just because we are having the big game tomorrow, I thought I'd show you how to make my dip.
Ooh, let's do it.
So what I do is I take the crab cake, defrost it. Again, I keep saying that they're filled with crab meat, and I'm gonna say it again because I think it's important for you to know. This crab dip is literally just the crab cake. A little bit of mayonnaise, a little bit of cheese. You can use whatever kind of cheese you want. This is just a little shredded Gruyere. You can use Swiss, you can use Parmesan, mix it up. And then for the sake of...
By the way, I love that you had to add binder because there's so much crab in there.
Exactly. And for the sake of time, I'm not even going to put it in its little dish for you. I just want to show you the finished product.
I love this.
But this is something that if you can have for a game day, you can have
one crab cake
for a birthday. This was just one.
What?
You could just keep doubling the recipe the more that you want. But here I have, you know, just a couple of pretzels, some crackers, my celery, and you get that really creamy dip.
I mean, and whether you want to
filled.
serve that for Easter, you want to serve it alongside a steak, you could even split a crab cake on a salad. I mean, that dip looks fantastic. But what I love about these is they're a big deal price right now. So you can get auto delivery every 60 days for 1 year. They ship now, or you can get them to ship the week of March 18th. But look, on top of your pasta, you get all of that freshness, all of that richness of the crab. And that little bit of Dijon mustard that's in the recipe just gives it that little bit of a pop. Get some sweet potato fries alongside. But they're 5 easy payments of $32. And I have to say, at the big deal price, they are $34 less than they would be at the QVC price. And instead of $16 a piece per crab cake, you're getting them for $13 a piece at this big deal price. And we have auto delivery every 60 days for 1 year. So they were very popular in the show today. Now over 1,000 orders have been placed since they were made available. Brittany, I tell you, I'm getting my keys, I'm loading up the crew, and we're coming over to where you are.
Absolutely. You definitely have to, because the amount of different recipes you can make with these crab cakes. Right here, I just took half of one. So I took half of a defrosted crab cake. If you like that crab imperial style dining, that seafood stuffing, I have a piece of Faroe Island salmon here. You can roll it with a flounder, top it, put it in your oven, and you officially have a really beautiful surf and surf.
I love that idea. Hey,
any family dinner.
My friend, we are here for it. And thank you for all of your great ideas in the show today. It was great to see you.
You too, Mary. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Talk to you soon.